Subhanallah, 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 Subhanallah.
Amazing Islam.
It's an Aouun Digital Media presents.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Salatu wassalamu ala sayyidil anbiya'i wal mursaleen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri ahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amin ya rabbil alameen. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, I welcome all of you today our program. We are passing Ramadan 25th, and inshallah ta'ala, we are going to talk about Juz-24 today. We are actually passing Ramadan 24 and going to 25th, inshallah ta'ala. So our schedule is today talk about summary of Juz-24, inshallah ta'ala. As you know, Allah Subhanahu O'tala sent this book with 30 Juz, and we almost covered 23 today. Inshallah, we'll listen what is in Juz 24, inshallah ta'ala, bi-iznillah. So before I start, I want you to share this program with your brothers and sisters so they can also see it, inshallah ta'ala. So today we are scheduled for Juz-24, and as you know, Juz-24 has Juz-24 24 has basically three surah, which is Surah Az-Zumar, Ghafir, and Fussilat. So Surah Az-Zumar is 32 to 75 verse, and Ghafir 1 to 85, and Fussilat 1 to 46. That covers Juz-24. So Juz-24 and it starts with talking the issue of Tawheed in verse 36 to 52 of Zumar, then describing Allah's power in 42. His control even when we are asleep or awake. It doesn't matter, but still Allah has power to do everything He wants. And then verse 42 states God takes away people's soul upon them, and the soul of the living during their sleep. He keeps with Him the soul of those who death He has decreed, and sends back the others until their appointed time. The ones who fail to recognize this as a sign. And then the surah then shows their miserable state when they return for judgment. They would surely offer it all, this dunya, as a ransom to free themselves from the punishment of verse 47 to 48. This then leads us to verse 53, the ayah of abundant hope. Do not disappear in the mercy of Allah Subhanahu O'tala. Do not. Allah has this mercy. Allah is gonna put mercy on you. So do not disappear about His mercy. Allah forgives all sins. And then verse 62 onwards is yet another description of the day of judgment, the reference to the first and the second trumpet, the book of deeds laid upon all the prophets, and the witnesses are brought in together. Verse 71 onwards is a scene of the disbelievers arriving at the gates of Jahannam. They will be asked, did a messenger not come to you? On the other hand, the believers, as they reach the gates of paradise, and they will be greeted, peace be unto you. You have done well. Come, you are here to stay. You are here to stay. And at that point, they will see angels, hovering around the throne of Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala, glorifying and praising Him. Verse 74. Ghafir, after talking about how everything in the universe is submissive to Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala, and making a quick reference to the angels around the arsh. Verse 23 onwards are certain events from the life of Musa alayhi salam, particularly his encounter with Firaun, Haman, and Karun. And that passage is a story of the believer in the household. Firaun, concealed his faith in verse 28 to 35, who tried to defend Musa alayhi salam when Firaun tried to kill him, saying, "Would you kill a man because he said Allah is my Rabb?" Then he gives them a strong warning, but reminding them of the fate of continuous, for fate of the communities of Nuh, Ad, and Samud, and then also talking about Yusuf alayhi salam too. 36 onwards is the mockery of message of Frown when he asked Haman to build a tower so he can see the God of Musa. Across all and ages of the disbelievers, response has been the same. While they continue in their dispute, Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala comforts the Prophet through verse 56 to 60, saying, "Be patient until Allah's promise comes true." Fussilat opens with you know uh, mm, harf muqattawat, then describing relationship revelation that is spelled out in Arabic. Before stating the response of the arrogant disbeliever, verse 5, our hearts are veiled from whatever you call us to. In our years, a defense and barrier between us and you, concentrating that with the scene from the hereafter, when the same disbeliever, his eyes, ears, and the skin will be witness against him, which is verse 21. Verse 33 to 36 is an instruction to the believers, stating rule of conduct: repel evil with what is better, and he who is your enemy will come as close to you as as your close friend. Verse 34. Then concluding Jews, stating fundamental principle in Deen: whoever does what is right does so for himself. Whoever does evil, he will be bear its consequences, which is verse 46. Brothers and sisters, that was the summary of verse 24. Inshallah ta'ala, I believe that is helping you to understand a little bit. Inshallah ta'ala, if you want to learn more, as I said all the time, you can go through any tafsir, you open and you understand and you implement in your life. That will be very helpful. Ramadan is almost passing. Please take your time, do action, and start taking understanding the Quran and implement in your life. Jazakallahu khairan. Thank you for watching. Inshallah ta'ala, see you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.